I could have died in jail too. I got stabbed up.
Really?
Yeah, facts. I thought that shit was cool. Yeah, it is.
Hi juicy people, welcome to the Juice. My name is Ornella.
And it's L to the X.
Hey, today it's a new day, so we have a new amazing guest.
He's been to prison in the US, came back, found himself again. He's a social worker, got his own talk show. It's motherfucking Charly!
Hi Charlie, welcome in our studio. Thank you so much for coming. First of all, we always talk about the highs and the lows we all go through in life in this talk show. So Charlie, what is your high in life?
My sons. I got 2 kids, 2 sons. I'm blessed. That's my heart.
Is there something on your list like, okay, this is something I want to accomplish in life?
I want to be a successful father. I want to be able to send my kids to college. You know what I mean? That should be like a goal for me.
What was your lowest moment in life?
When they gave me 6 years behind bars, I did stupid shit. It's not like I just got it just to get it. I did a lot of dumb stuff, and they gave me 6 years. I got caught for a robbery, armed robbery.
Maybe first of all, how did you end up in the States?
I was a knucklehead, a bad boy. No school wanted me in Antwerp, so my father decided to give me a new life.
And how were you a bad boy already in Belgium? Like describe.
Bad boy, fighting, not going to school, fighting with the teacher. When I say fight, I mean like verbally fighting with the teachers, physically fighting with the students, not respecting my parents. I mean, stuff like that.
So you went to the States. What happened there?
Actually, I started going to school first. But I wanted to keep up with these kids out there. Jordan's this, Jordan that, Air Force this. I wanted to be cool like them American kids. But I'm coming where I'm from. Our parents ain't like that. So I was like, I'm gonna decide to get on my own. I mean, and I started doing dumb shit. Start selling drugs. That was not even enough money for me, so I started doing robberies.
When you heard the sentence you were gonna get, what went through your mind?
At that time, I was already like 8 months in Rikers Island. So I was actually a little bit used to it. But 6 years, I mean, you're not happy. But there's people that got 130 years, 75 years. So 6 years is something like.
And how old were you?
I was 16. Although by that time, I already turned 17 when I got my sentence.
Looking back at your younger self during that period, as well as in Belgium, as well as in the US, what advice would you give yourself?
The reason you're asking me this today is because I went through it. So if I would have never went through that, you would never ask me that. It's for me, myself. I would say everything that happens on your path is meant to be. I mean, giving myself advice after the fact, it doesn't count. What I could do is give the advice to the next generation. Just chill out. And you gotta be able to fight through the hard times.
What went through your mind the moment you came back to Belgium?
Freedom. Jail is not something to play with. I won't lie to you. I became the man who I am today in jail as a fact. I learned respect, everything. But I could have died in jail too. I got stabbed up.
Really?
Yeah, facts. So that's why when I came back, freedom is the best thing.
It is time, dear people, for some juicy questions.
How does a day in jail look like?
It depends, because before I turned 18, it was actually school. And if you got a job, you're allowed to stay out. If you don't got a job, you're being yourself. Actually, I got my diploma when I was 19. So that's how my life used to go.
Wow, so you got your degree in jail?
In jail, yeah. But I also spent the time, like a year in a box.
A year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bad boy.
You got crazy during that period?
Some people come out crazy, trust me. And I didn't. I held it down. I stayed myself.
What was the first thing you did when you got out?
My father came to pick me up at the airport thing. And I told him I want McDonald's. He's like, nah, you ain't eating McDonald's. You gonna eat some African stuff. I don't know how you call that shit in English, but in Dutch is oliebollen.
Le beignet.
Yeah. So that's the first thing I ate. I remember that.
You wanted McDonald's, but your dad said nope.
Nope.
Not gonna
African
happen.
You did a lot of robberies? Did you get money out of that?
At the end of the day, I'm saying no today because I didn't even have enough money to pay a lawyer. Not I didn't have enough money, but I was young. So if I get the money today, I'm trying to spend it today also.
Yeah.
But I remember saving up to buy a car. I do remember that. I remember giving every month $400 to this lady.
What is prison food like?
It's nasty.
Ooh.
It's nasty, especially they only give it to you like morning, noon, and late evening. It's not even worth it. But what you get is commissary. Commissary is actually you buying food so you can make your own food. But you need that money.
You were dealing drugs? Did you ever take drugs?
Yeah, I smoke weed. And as far as that hard drug stuff, never. It was never interesting to me. I thought I was going to become a crackhead.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be no crackhead.
Don't get high on your own supply.
Do you think there was a reason that you started to go to some kind of path when you were young?
I wanted to be a bad boy. When I used to draw myself with a little scar head with one patch because I had an image of myself as a bad pirate type stuff. I thought that shit was cool. Yeah, it is.
Did it have anything to do with friends or your environment?
Never. Since a young boy, I never was influenced by nobody.
So, are you single?
Me? No, I'm not. I got a beautiful lady.
I read somewhere that you think it's a little bit sad that you're not together anymore with baby mamas.
Nah, it's not really that I'm sad. It's just that my son is so important for me. I find it sad for him that I couldn't make it work with his mom. It wasn't the mom's fault. It was actually mine because I came out of jail trying to play catch up. I mean, I should have just waited. But at the end of the day, my son is here. She's a great mother. Yeah, it's just for him actually.
So some people ask you to do social work. Why do you do it now? What's the reason?
The kids that I'm actually with, I see myself in them. A lot of them.
What do you feel when you see some of those youngsters still end up going very bad?
Sometimes that's the path you have to take. Because you can help somebody out, but if somebody don't want to help themselves, you're actually talking to a wall.
Yeah.
And when they do go against the wall and go to prison or whatever, then you see them, then you realize like, yo.
Thank you so much for coming to our studio, Charly. You really inspired us, and thank you for sharing your story and being so honest. And for you guys, thank you for watching another episode of The Juice.
You know what you gotta do: like, share, comment, subscribe, and then we'll just make the next juice ready, especially for you.
See you next week.
Bye.
Shout out to these two beautiful ladies. They invited me to The Juice. It's a concept that I support 100%. I drove here early in the motherfucking morning, so just know, keep following these ladies. I appreciate both black and white diversity. Talk to motherfucking child.